Let's go ahead and wait.
It is good to see you, my friend.
You too, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Oh. I really think it is time to start telling the truth. Professor Fig, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of lying to my friends.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I am glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Indeed.
Be on your guard.
Indeed. Thank you, Natty. Glad I came out and told you the truth.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I probably should check that out. Stranger sounds quite upset. It sounded like it came from this direction. I think it's her. No, maybe not. Oh.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You'll regret crossing. Everyone gets lucky.
You guys realize I'm the Cross Swans champion, right? Uh-oh. Looks like we're not done here.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
The collections section of your field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells.
You know where the...
I'm not going anywhere.
You're going to regret that.
Oops, wrong button. Alright. All those duels really paid off.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Let's go ahead and give Nora Treadwell a talking to.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Research, how interesting. She mentioned the Merlin stuff, and we have a couple of those leaves. So, maybe this is where we'll get to use them.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I knew there was something going on with these pillars. How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
I'm glad it's our
I
hypothesis.
brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I would be glad to.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
As was I. And I'm pretty sure we just have to light them on fire.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
We'll check this out first and then talk to her. Nope, nothing going on quite yet.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
You as
And
well.
do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Alright. Now, did this actually do anything for us? Oh, completing Merlin trial challenges will increase my carrying capacity. Or my gear slot. Let's take a look at that. There's a little note in the top left. No, it didn't increase that. Still at 7 of 20. Unless there's more to it than what I've done. Let's see, let's go ahead and look at challenges. Exploration. This is a new one. Oh, and combat. We'll do exploration first. Oh, I have to solve a certain number of them to increase slots. Got it. Right now we're at 1 of 2. So we definitely want to be on the lookout for that. How about combat? Defeat dark wizards. We're at 5 of 10. And that'll give us a Dragonhide Protector's Cloak. Sounds pretty cool. Now, how about collections? I think this is like the enemies you've encountered. So the Ashwinder Scouts, these unscrupulous wizards have not mastered shield charms, so they are vulnerable to all sorts of attacks. Basically the easiest enemies I could fight. And then the Ashwinder Duelist, among the quicker of Rookwood's agents, these witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. Their powerful Reductor Curse cannot be blocked by shield charms, but interrupting that cast with a Severing Charm will spin them to the point of losing control and hitting one of their own gang. So, I think we need to learn the Severing Charm for that to work. It's pretty neat. And I think that's all the new stuff there. So let's take a look at our quests now. So we need to go back and talk to Professor Fig, as well as Gobs of Gobstones. I'm sorry, Zenobia. I really want the lockpick skill before I...
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ollivander, that's where we got our wand. So it looks like we're off to Hogsmeade. There was one thing I wanted to do. Oh. Can also repair something, it looks like. Let's go to our spell menu. Oh, that's Lumos. We need Reparo.
Reparo.
Well, that's repaired now. Oh, yeah, and there's something else. Yeah, I saw these when I was talking. Oh, I've already forgotten her name. But yeah, if you look off that way, looks like there's a couple more diving spots. I want to go take a look at that. And I don't think these had showed up until we did that quest. So that's probably what taught us about it. Oh, gold dragonite spectacles. Not something I'm terribly concerned with. There might have been another one over here, but it could have just been a trick of the light. Yeah, I'm thinking it was just a trick of the light. They look very similar to just the light off the waves, so. But that's fine. We can sell that off real quick. And there was another NPC that I thought would have to do with Natty's quest. It was a goblin of sorts. I wonder if he's still about. Also, it's daytime now, so people might be milling about more than they were.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Indeed. Yep, there are a few more people walking around.
As you know, Lumos doesn't mean you can't get lost.
I can always rely on my Patronus to keep me safe. At least I think so.
Flipendo might seem like harmless.
Nothing interesting there. We'll sell off that.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
This is the guy I wanted to talk to.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Are you a painter?
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has this happened before?
Has Ramrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I shall keep an eye out.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Let's talk to him again, but it'll probably just be an update.
Arn, about your cards.
Oh yes, still missing unfortunately. I'm hoping they return to me soon, but I fear my hopes may be in vain.
Alright, so we have a couple options now. He said southwest. I believe we're already south of Hogwarts. So southwest would be along this path. It takes us further away from Hogsmeade. But maybe we can help him out before we return. Actually, let's take a look at the quest to see what kind of level requirements we're dealing with. Ollivander's Heirloom is 5, Carted Away is 2. So this should be easy enough, according to the suggested level. We'll take care of that. We'll go ahead and highlight the gear just so it's highlighted. And then we'll prepare to sell it off.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Did we ask him? I can't remember if we asked him this stuff.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
We actually did. But because they're not grayed out, maybe eventually he'll have something new to say.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
Any rumors going about?
Any whispers going about the town?
A goblin called Pergit is causing a bit of a stink. His gang is attacking traveling vendors, and now business is suffering everywhere. It would be nice if someone would do something about it. No one wants to pick a fight with a band of goblins, though. Which means he's free to do what he wants down in Coral Ruins.
That actually, I think, is new. So, Coral Ruins, we'll have to keep that in mind. And
what do you have for sale?
We'll sell off
What can I help you with today?
our glasses. And we still need to level up for these. There we go.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Let's open up our map. I just kind of want to see what all is labeled. And kind of how far we should plan on going. Apparently there's a couple Merlin trials around. Like, I feel like we did this one, but maybe there's a couple more even. Let's move down. Keenbridge. Brockborough. Irondale. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna... Yeah, it seems to kind of announce the hamlets, but maybe not like the ruins or anything like that. We have several Merlin trials around us. That one we haven't been to, well, we haven't been to any of them, but that one was kind of along the path to Hogsmeade, so we wouldn't have even known about it yet, because we kind of went straight to Hogsmeade. These ones, however, we should have seen. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go complete Carted Away. We're at least headed the right direction, so that's good. But he said past some ruins, and there's supposedly some goblins hanging out at the ruins. So maybe that's something we could take care of along the way as well. Heard a noise. That person magically appeared. Maybe that was the noise. No, we already got it. Oh no. The ankle deep water. 21 galleons. You know what? It actually might be the same now that I think about it. The goblins that stole the cart are probably the same goblins. Yeah, that makes sense. Same goblins he was talking about. Some more moonstone. There's probably plenty more to explore, but I'll stick to the path. That was an oxen I heard. Okay. Beasts welcome. Looks like something tore this up. Fort Archie. I hear a Revelio. There it is. Hebridean Black Scale. The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale originally belonging to one of these beasts. It's one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. Well, judging from the looks of this Fort Archie, I was assuming somebody young. But if they acquired this dragon scale, maybe they're not so young. Or they just got lucky. Oh. There's a whole dragon skeleton here. Let's do another Revelio, see if there's...
Revelio!
No, nothing too nearby. Ah. Some more galleons, though. And there's some red over here. Thornbacks. What's that? Oh, there's spiders. Easy enough.
8 legs is simply too many.
Let's go ahead and collect this. Spider Fang. And those look like ruins to me. We'll go ahead and explore. Maybe this is where the goblins are.
Revelio.
A poacher tracker. There's something blue there, and...
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is... They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Well, you know what? I don't like poachers.
Levioso.
Am I supposed to be in there?
Potato. Stupid one. Accio.
What have you done?
Past the route. I'm on the right track.
No.
The beast is safe now.
Apparently I completed a dueling feat. And also had mentioned something about being on the right track. So... what's this? Some gray Quidditch gloves. They're a downgrade, but that's fine.
Revelio.
Looks like there's stuff we don't have access to. Why did he sneak there?
Accio.
I'm sure there's something I can do with these things. Like, I tried pulling it through and that seemed to work. There's got to be a way to kind of move it around somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at the controls. Or maybe something will be explained to me. A lace sorcerer hat. Well, that's an upgrade. And we leveled up so we can put on our other gear. Handwear. Oh, these are a downgrade. Don't want those. Oh, those goggles, that's right. The brown eye of Newt goggles. Ugh. Nope, not a fan. So we'll go ahead and put on our Zonkos. The new headwear. A lace sorcerer hat. Doesn't quite match, but I think it'll be alright. We can wear that for a bit. Until I get tired of it, of course. Oh, is there more in my inventory? Oh yeah, the spider fang. Fangs gathered from spiders. The residual venom is a key ingredient in the Maxima potion. Okay. And then challenges. Field guide page. Collect field guide pages in Highlands. And then for combat, defeat spiders. There we go. Ooh, the Spider Slayer armor looks pretty cool. And complete dueling feats. Officer's uniform. None of those are complete yet, but we're making progress. Oh yeah, this will be for Archie's Black Scale, which is probably all the way down here in Highlands. Yep. Okay, this is an ingredient that shows up on this page. And we kind of already read that, so that's fine. Then enemies. The Thornback Scurrier. All types of magical spiders are quite vulnerable to fire, especially at low health. Fire attacks will ignite the spider while it's low on health, causing it to skitter about frantically before it dies. If it takes further damage before it dies, it will explode, hitting nearby targets. When these spiders begin to burrow, Flipendo will rip them out of the ground, dealing massive damage. Cool. And then the Thornback Shooter. These spiders prefer to attack from a distance, spitting acidic venom. Striking it with a fire spell as it prepares to attack with acidic venom will ignite the spider. So it sounds like we want to use fire against spiders, which I guess makes a lot of sense. A Poacher Tracker. These unscrupulous wizards have not mastered shield charms, so they are vulnerable to all sorts of attacks. Watch out for their counterattacks. They can catch you off guard by casting spells as they recover from being knocked down. So maybe a little bit tougher than the Ashwinder Scouts, just because they have some extra little tricks. And that's all of that.
Revelio.
So there are things over here. I just need to figure out how to get there. Maybe something from around the back.
Incendio.
I don't know if that would have actually done anything to us, but oh no. Okay, I'm blowing this hard.
A castle. Incendio. Protego. Stupefy.
I think I need to take care of this ambusher.
Incendio.
It says he used Protego successfully twice, but I might have lost that opportunity.
Incendio.
Just to speed things along a little bit.
Cursed fiends.
Yeah, I allowed myself to get distracted by this thing up here. And then I was trying to read what my objective was, and yeah, nothing went right there.
Incendio. Ah.
Well then, let's try not to do that again.
Revelio.
I think I need a longer range fire spell. I think that it would help me out. Now can... Just had a thought. Oh, well, that's not gonna work now.
Accio!
Yeah, there's gotta be a way to position this thing. I mean, I'm a wizard after all. Maybe the arrows? No, that's for camera. Alright, let me release the spell and look at my key bindings. Mouse. Okay, we'll see if this works.
Accio!
No. I am thinking that that was more for Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, now that's not Accio, maybe I can move it. Actually, let's try to...
Levioso!
Oh, wait. No. It's not what I wanted. Did I already forget the buttons?
Revelio! Levioso!
No, things just aren't working the way I planned on them to. I'm trying to get it to release, not cast again. I guess we gotta wait for it to expire. I'm gonna try to see if I can climb up there. I guess while I'm waiting. Or I could try this. No, that's not seeming to work. All this probably for like 10 galleons.
Incendio!
Maybe if I can get that thing around to back here, but... Oh, or I could just go this way. Deflect a hatchet. Okay.
These rocks have seen better days. Stupid one! Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
I think there's another dueling feat, but I missed it, whatever it was.
Revelio!
Okay, now there are still other things. And maybe that thing's no longer levitating. Yep. We'll see. Nope. Okay. It was worth a try. We got some stuff here. But there's other stuff we still need. Oh, lots of these, whatever they're for. Moonstones. Oh, and this looks like another puzzle. Like I thought we were headed towards the goblin encampment. Oh, in fact, there's a whole nother section up there. Yeah, there's gotta be a place to climb around. But first, let's pick up some of this stuff. Our Horklump juice. And... looks like... well, go ahead and Accio it. But I don't know what spell they want me to cast. Looks like a leaf, so maybe a Levioso? Indeed. Okay.
I should investigate. Revelio.
The lighting in here makes it kind of hard to see stuff. Oh wow, yeah, that's like blindingly bright. Holy moly. Oh jeez. Why is it so bright? Well, there's a chest. The house emblem scarf. It's an upgrade. I think it also is what I'm wearing. Surprisingly enough. Oops. Totally went into the wrong menus. So we got Thornback Hatchling. These deal light damage, but they can add up quickly when a swarm of them attack relentlessly. These are easily defeated by almost any attack, and will even die when they strike a simple shield charm. Then the Thornback Ambusher. These spiders try to keep as far away as possible and shoot webs to incapacitate their prey. While they're airborne, their unprotected bellies are exposed, making them vulnerable to follow-up damage. And then the Thornback Matriarch. This monstrosity rears up as it is about to strike its target with a powerful bite that breaks through shield charms. The most obvious defense is to dodge out of the way. As it rears up, ripping it downward with Descendo will catch it off guard. Alright. There we go, Scarf. Yeah, 6 more offense. Oh, it's not the same Scarf. I mean, it's very similar, it's just facing the other way. It's good enough for the moment. Oh, and somehow all the brightness disappeared. Maybe it got darker outside, but yeah, it was blinding in here. I'm sure you guys will see the same thing. No, it didn't get darker outside. It was just way too bright for some reason. Okay, I don't feel like we're done with these ruins. There's clearly more here.
This place has seen better days.
Incendio!
I don't know why I struggle so much with the ambushers. Maybe it's because I can't Protego them. More spider fangs.
Revelio!
I don't think it came from the same spider. Okay, first off, let's look here again. Oh, I have an idea. Let's Reparo?
Reparo!
No. Let's Accio?
Accio!
No. Leviosa? So maybe that's how we get up and around. I just don't know how to do any of it. I don't think I have the proper tools. But yeah, that would allow us up and then around. But is there another way?
Revelio.
Well, this looks like a different spot. Let me just break some more of that. Not much going on in here, though.
Revelio.
Oh, there is something up there. We need some kind of flying, I think, to get some of this stuff. So for now, let's look at our map. Oh yeah, this is just a little distraction. I still don't know what these diamonds are. Yeah, we're not even in the right ruins. So let's follow the path some more. I think it's down this way. Well, hello, Mr. Thornback Shooter. Ignite a shooter as it prepares to attack. Let's go ahead and wait for it to come back, and we'll get ready to ignite it.
Incendio.
Alright.
There's a victory that came none too soon.
Another dueling feat down. Oh, I should have looked to see if he dropped a spider fang.
Revelio.
He probably did. They just probably don't show up on Revelio. Sometimes they drop it somewhere random, it felt like. Just to double check we're going the right direction. Indeed, we are. Still not sure about the diamonds, though. I don't feel like going that far out of my way to check what I can't even see. We might need some form of faster traveling, I think. This is one of those crazy signs. Nope, none of those are names.
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts for everyone.
An encampment. This must be it.
Okay, so this is where his carts are.
It could be useful if I wasn't on this stupid patrol.
Levioso.
I'll check your pockets after you're dead. You're the little son named Treadwell. Slippery little breaker.
Stupefy.
You'll have to fight him.
All right. These will heal us and build up our ancient magic.
Revelio.
Anything else dropped? Nope, but it does look like there's plenty of these leaping toadstools. Overabundance of them, in fact. I think that's all of them. Alright. Getting a little bit better at battling sometimes, but then other times I just completely lose it. It's almost like my hand's in the wrong spot.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Well, what's the best way in?
If he doesn't cut round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his carts.
Yeah, there's quite a few people this time, but they're kind of spread out. I could probably go for a stealth approach. In fact, maybe we could try that. Oh, we already have some dueling feats. Steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt, and defeat an enemy with a Chinese chomping cabbage. I don't know how you'd steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
I can't even find the door to come in. Oh. Happened to be right there. So, I'm gonna go to my spells real quick. Maybe Expelliarmus will allow us to steal something.
Expelliarmus!
There you are.
Who's there? Hello?
Always on the defensive.
Can't protego those.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Oh, wow.
Reputation does not belong in battle. You'd be better suited for gardening than for battle.
Okay, none of that's working the way I want.
Vegetable.
How many of you are there?
Potato.
Oops.
Was that your best?
Look at you.
Okay.
Beaten by a goblin.
Yeah, I failed that really hard. I think it's because I was too busy focusing on the duelist feats. If I would have just kind of went for it. We'll try that this time. We'll just go for
If
it.
there's more than one way to enter.
Oh, now I got different dueling
How
feats
many
this
of you
time.
are there?
Perform a dueling combo of 30 and hit a ranger with Stupefy.
Potato. Stupefy.
Oops.
You can't stop us.
Ramrod will lead us to victory.
Not quite.
Incendio.
Oh,
If only Ramrod were here to see this.
Potato. Stupefy.
Kill spells. One more taken down.
oh no. Okay, maybe. I mean, this says recommended level 2. I'm failing pretty hard.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Okay, we might have to
How
try
many of you are there?
playing this smarter. Oh, they've already found me.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Oh no.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Was that your best?
Alright, I think that assassin was the hardest thing for me to deal with, so.
Away with that.
Leviosa.
Easily diverted.
Somebody there? Hello?
Oh, I lost my combo.
Leviosa. Potato. Stupefy.
Well played.
I won't rest.
I shall avenge them. You're so very weak. You won't get away with that.
Incendio.
You not run away. You take to die, do you? No!
I will make you pay.
I shall avenge your death.
Just kind of had it focus up a bit.
Surely you can see that.
Okay, he's gone. Maybe. Third time's the charm. Wasn't pretty though.
Revelio.
Oh, there's another enemy. That's why it didn't seem like battle was over, but... how do I get to him? That, and it looks like there's plenty of other stuff to do around here. If I could figure it out. Okay, let's step outside, go fight that guy. I just don't want him so nearby.
Revelio.
Oops. Oh yeah, and that's also why the dueling feats haven't gone away yet. Oh, he's almost dead though.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Yeah, we didn't get our 30-hit combo, unfortunately. I think we got to 28, and then something hit me from behind. I probably could have went this way.
Revelio.
So, got some gear, rustic garb, and Black Watch plaid long coat.
Accio.
Something
Revelio.
going on with these. I just don't know what it is.
Accio. Levioso.
Once again, maybe a tool we don't have.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Incendio.
We don't have too many more tools than all that. Maybe a Lumos? Maybe they like to follow the light?
Lumos.
Nope.
Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Oh, there they all go. Oh, Mallow Sweet. That's something we need. So there's a Merlin trial here. Whatever that's useful for. We've seen a couple of them now. Another chest. More leaping toadstools that look inaccessible. Oh. No? They are definitely in a spot that I can't reach. So yeah, there's a few, I don't even want to call them bugs necessarily, but a few things that this game doesn't quite feel smoothed out with. One of them being platforming. Like sometimes you can climb stuff, sometimes you can't. Jump height doesn't feel right. Sometimes you jump a couple inches. Sometimes you jump like feet, like that. Alright, Mallow Sweet. Now there's some kind of trial here.
Revelio.
Looks like it's got something to do with these. Oh, I couldn't activate anything here because I didn't have the Malice Suite activated. So I think we gotta find more of those.
Revelio.
Yeah, this looks like a platform. And some more of them balls.
Accio.
Follow me, little guys. I don't think it's all of them. Nope, looks like there's another one over there. There's got to be more loot to be had here. I mean, this is a goblin camp after all. Oops. Well, we can at least open this chest. It looks like there's a ladder.
Revelio.
Oops. A ladder that I can climb over there. Okay, we need to find the balls that go in here. Which probably these ones. Which...
Incendio.
Burn away the leaves. And then...
Accio.
Accio the balls. Alright. Yeah, these puzzles aren't too hard. Oops. The hardest puzzle is getting to some of the loot.
Alan himself would be proud.
Now this should increase our gear slot capacity. Curious by how much. We'll kind of try to finish looting some of this first. I'm going to try this again. Oops. Oh wow, that thing did some damage this time. It was at least blocking a chest. But I need... Yeah, like that time right there, everything worked as intended. But other times, the exact same thing doesn't work. Just another thing that could use a little bit ironing out, I think. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Crimson patterned robe. Okay, I think that's everything around here. We go start looking through some collections stuff. Seeing if any of that gear was upgrades or not. Nope, there's the toadstools I can't figure out how to reach. That's about it. Let's take a look at our stuff. We'll start with gear. Actually, no. Well, yeah, it's fine. I was about to say, we should have done this after I'd unlocked the increased slots. But no worries. Collections. Loyalist Assassin. This is the guy that kept hamming my butt. These Ranrock Loyalists have manipulated corrupted ancient magic to grant themselves unnatural speed. Their magical speed enables them to escape combos unless they are slowed down with Arresto Momentum first. These Ranrock Loyalists' blade dash attacks will penetrate common shield charms, so opponents must dodge out of the way and counterattack. Yeah, they were kind of tough to deal with. And then the Loyalist Sentinel. Masters of both offensive and defensive magic. These Ranrock loyalists can go toe-to-toe with the most powerful witches and wizards. These Ranrock loyalists can use corrupted ancient magic to increase the strength of all nearby goblins. So that's probably why I was getting hit so hard. While they're building up magic to imbue it into their companions, Bombarda can disrupt it and unleash it in a devastating eruption. Have we already read these? I don't think so. I don't know why they weren't highlighted. Loyalist Warrior. Though heavy goblin weaponry is quite dangerous, Expelliarmus will make quick work of anything they're holding in their hands, leaving them only their weakest options. And then Loyalist Ranger. These Ranrock loyalists try to keep as far away from their targets as possible, and use their crossbows to launch bolts imbued with ancient magic. While they're preparing to fire, their bolt can be snatched away and launched back with ancient magic throw for a devastating attack. So that's how I would have stolen their... Okay. Maybe I should read some of these before the fight instead of after. But now we know. And then challenges. Exploration. Complete Merlin trials. Increase storage for gear. We need to do 6 more to increase our slots more. Then combat. Defeating goblins. Goblin Silver Resistance 1. That's a gear trait. So maybe that's how we start getting some of that stuff. An Officer's Hat for completing 10 more dueling feats. We can take a look at the officer's uniform, but I somehow don't think we'll like it. Yeah, we'll do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. I think that's an outfit. Yep, officer's uniform. Maybe it wouldn't look too bad, but I still like this better. And collections. Officer's uniform. An officer's uniform for authoritative fighters, earned by completing dueling feats. And then there's one more thing I forgot to check in gear. Okay, we increased our slots by 4. That's pretty good. Oh, it would have told me in the side of the screen there. Really should start just waiting for stuff to pop up sometimes. Yeah, I saw that there were red barrels after I was done fighting. Those probably could have been helpful too. Okay. Let's actually take a look at quests. Probably should, go back to Arn. And then let's look at the map. Even more diamonds. I'm gonna try to set a waypoint there. Just to see